Great, so we've created the project now. So I'm back on the main dashboard page, and you can see we have a project down here. I want to invite people to the project so that they can actually participate in interviews. And I've just realised I've misspelt that, but anyway, we'll worry about that later. In terms of how you invite people to interviews, you can choose whether you want to dictate that some people can only speak directly with you as a human consultant. So whether that is using a Teams interview, a Calendly interview, or an interview scheduled by Calendly, or actually face-to-face in person, or you can force them that they're only going to use AI interviews, or you can give them a choice. So the point there is to put you in control so that you can manage your time to think most effectively. So who are the people you really want to speak to? Who are the people that would be great to speak to if they can do so within the time? So perhaps you want to get all this done within a 2-week period. And who are the others? Look, be great to speak to them, but let's be frank, we need to understand their feedback. We want a bit of scale and volume, so we're just going to go down the AI route. Before you even make any of those invitations, you need to actually connect everything up. So if you click on your owner here, on your profile here, and if you go into settings, what you'll see is below here, which is your just some basic information. You've got a choice in terms of what you want to do. So if you have Microsoft Teams, this is all ready, and there's some great integration that's already in place. If you don't, but you have something like Calendly or Cal, you can click on the scheduling URL, and here what that one then asks you to do is you just type in. So if you have your Calendly account, so I have mine for example, you can just drop the URL in there. You can actually choose both of those if you want, but in my case I actually don't want to. I just want to show you the Teams integration. If you've got Teams integrated already, let me just show you. So we're going to connect. I'm going to connect to the correct email address. I'm going to OK that, and that will then give me the approval. So that has now done the full integration for Microsoft Teams. When I look down at the bottom here, you can now see you can go in and you can configure this. Now it will look at your live calendar anyway, so it is going to pick exactly what's in your calendar. But equally, you might want it to say, well, I really can't just have people putting in things in willy-nilly. So I'm going to make this up till lunchtime on these days. I'm not going to do anything on a Tuesday or a Friday. So this is what I want to do. Equally, I haven't got energy to do, or I've got other things to do. So I'm going to do no more than 2 a day. It's got to be advance notice. You can choose here and say, well, actually, I want it all done within 2 weeks, so I can save those preferences. Once you've done that, you're then able to go and start scheduling interviews, which is exactly what I'll show you what you do now. So if you give me a second. So now we've got the project, even with the typo. I'm going to click in here. So there's nothing that's been done on this one. This is just the project that we set up in one of the earlier videos. And what we're now going to do is we're going to invite participants. So this is where I was saying that we're going to have a choice about how you do that. As a note here, actually, I've given everybody that wants to do this 50 free credits. A credit is an AI interview. At this point in time, speaking with the consultant, or if they choose to speak with a consultant, there is no cost. No cost to you. There is a cost to me, so I may need to review that. Anyway, you can choose. So what you can either send to individuals one at a time, or you can upload a CSV file. So quite simply, I'm going to say Tim Farmer, and I'm going to put my there we are. This is I squared, and on this occasion, I'm going to actually offer the participant the choice. So I'll show you shortly what that looks like.Create and send the invite. That has now sent an email off to that email address, which arrives very quickly.